Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another Kingdom of Z manga chapter review. This is going to be on chapter 15. They released 3 chapters while I was out in vacation. Sorry, 2 chapters, chapter 15, chapter 16, which I will be reviewing in the next few days. I don't know how soon the chapter 16 will be out, but I'll try my best to let it out at least this week for sure. Kingdom of Z is a series that I've been reviewing for quite a bit now, so you guys can see all the 14 videos on that series in my channel. So if you haven't heard about this series yet, go check them out. Genre-wise, this is a suspense slash horror slash zombie manga. So you guys have been warned. That's not really, it's a genre that some people like, some people don't like. So there it is. Before I continue with my review on the 15th chapter, a few things. Thank you so much to everyone who has been subscribing. It looks like we're probably going to make our 3,200 go before June, which is great, guys. That's amazing that you guys have gotten me up to this point. Thank you so much. If you're new to this channel and you are subscribing, comment, let me know who you are. I want to welcome you to the channel. Thank you so much for your love and support for just this small channel that has been growing in the past few months. It's been growing quite a bit. So thank you again for your love and support. Go and follow me on social media. Discord is open for everyone. Join, not just join, but conversate with us. That is going to make not just my day, but a lot of the people that are here very commonly, they talk there as well. So lastly, guys, spoiler alert, I will talk about this chapter quite a bit. Chapter 15, very similar to chapter 14, is a in-between chapter, I guess you can say that. It really is moving the story, but at the same time, there's no cliffhanger like we would want in other chapters. Now, I will say, if you were to compare this series to a Shonen Jump amazing suspense series, like I would say The Promised Neverland, which is another series that I'm reviewing here. The difference between both series is that The Promised Neverland, almost every single chapter, it hooks you and it makes you want to hear more about it. This one, in the other hand, it does draw you attention to the series, but there's chapters like 14 and 15 that, are not the best chapters. They just kind of, give you enough information, give you enough taste for you to learn what the story is moving and where it's going. Now, I will say there's a few things on this chapter that made me kind of raise an eyebrow of how is this going to work. The chapter itself follows again Miki. He is she's dragging Mori, which is the guy that was the leader, now is a zombie, and his companion, who has now given allegiance to Mickey and Karin. And Mickey essentially goes to the rest of the soldiers and says, you guys can either fight me and end up like your boss, or you guys can just, join me and join my forces. Now, the lie is that she says that she has, hundreds of people, almost reaching to 1,000 people on her side, and they're just gathered everywhere. And she's focused more on gathering people other than, keeping a small group. Now, this group is pretty large. I think there's about 60 people, 50 people in that group. Pretty large group. I mean, if you were to see any zombie movie, any zombie series, 50 people is quite a bit of group, and they lost quite a bit of people in this battle with Mickey and Karin and Sato. Now, Mickey says that she's going to place Iwaza, which is the guy that went and asked for help. She's going to leave him in charge, and basically he's going to control the base, the new base that they're going to have out of their multiple bases that they have, which is a lie. They either gonna have to work with her or, suffer consequences. And very much to how the other guy was ruling, she's basically doing that now. the eyebrow raise is this. There's two things actually. One thing is, when is the lie gonna be exposed, right? She's telling these people that she has these hundreds of people backing her up, and the people are probably gonna follow her because of that lie. Now, if that lie is exposed, and I think it will be exposed, will that group of people then decide, we're gonna attack you? You know, you're lying to us. It's just you two people or three people. You know, we can take you. Obviously, more likely they can take them, but they probably will think, you know, oh, we have 50 people, we can take you down if we wanted to. Granted, a lot of those people are being held there against their will, which comes to my second question. What's going to happen with the interaction between those people? Throughout the maybe weeks or days that this whole horrendous event has been happening in Japan, these people have been, you know, it's been a clear cut of the abusers and the victims, the people that are being held there against their will. They're being used as bait. They're being used as travelers and recruiters and gatherers to gather food, and you know they're pretty much putting their victims' lives in danger, while the other, you know, abusers take advantage of the glory. And it almost seems like they're raping some of these girls too. So they should be a sour relationship between these two groups, and now they're gonna have to coexist together. I don't see that happening. I see chapter 16 or 17 or maybe even 18, as we keep on reading, being an intense chapter where these two groups might actually have to find agreement or you know, hit buds, and we'll see what happens. As for now, this is a great series. Kingdom of Z, I think I've been reviewing since like back in October, maybe September of last year. Quite a bit of time. It does take a while sometimes for them to release chapters, but they have been releasing them a little bit faster now. So again, chapter 16 will be out hopefully this week. Don't know what exact date, but it will be.